What's up, guys? Jez here from Whiskefy. Welcome to another episode of WhiskefyTV. This is episode 88. And today we will be trying the 1792 Sweet Wheat. Now, very excited for this one, not only because sweet wheat, huge fan of the, not even in frame, huge fan of wheated mash bills. Not just because of your Wellers and what else has that? I think that was the only really like hype juice that has wheat in it. But I'm a huge fan of like makers and everything they do, so I was like, hey, that's cool. But I'm actually more excited about this. Now, there is only a few of these in existence, but this is my new Whiskefy kind of branded glassware I'm going to be running with, which I'm sure you guys will be able to pick up if you slide into my DMs. But yeah, I'm going to press on and I'll probably touch back in on it at the end of the video. So here is the Sweet Wheat. What can I tell you about it? Well, I can tell you a lot about it. Ooh, it's nice. I'll pour some out and then I'll tell you about it. See, I like this. I spilled a little bit, but it's a lot wider, so the I've got less of a chance of spilling it, which is always nice. So I'm going to leave that there so you guys can't see the evidence of me spilling it. I need like a chart in the background. It's like how many days since Jez last spilled it. It's back to 0 today. So start writing it at the top actually. So as I said, Barton 1792 Sweet Wheat. This is 91.2 proof or 45.6% alcohol by volume. It's not age stated. Cost me about $159 from Orrsum. I bought that, I think, at their last release. Their last Sweet Wheat release. But if you want one now, I think it's retailing on other places for $159. So yeah, US is about 60. It's new charred American oak from everything I could find, and it runs an undisclosed mash bill. But we know that since it says sweet wheat, it's obviously got to have some form of wheat in there. And then I don't know if it says Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, so you know, obviously 51% corn, so it gives us a lot to work with there. It's imported by South Trade for Australia, which is also owned by Sazerac, so it always makes it fun. So let me hook in while I kind of like, well, not really hook into the whiskey, but more hook into the my little notes here. So it looks like everyone's gotten the same press release, because looking online, there's not really much going on. Just make sure we're still recording. Not really much going on the Sweet Wheat press kind of thing. There's no variation. Everyone kind of got the same thing. So I looked on the website and I basically grabbed all the text I can from there, because like all your major players had the same thing written up from like 2015, I think, probably, and then like there onwards, because everyone's doing the same thing. So the 1792 Sweet Wheat has been crafted with sweet and delicate wheat instead of a more traditional rye base. It'd obviously make this bourbon quite different from most bourbons, because majority of the bourbons use that rye, and then it'll obviously give it that more distinct flavor. So that's all I had for it. Barton is also part of the Sazerac family as well. I'm gonna see if there's anything on the back, and then they always write this wanky press thing. The soft wheat delivers a subtle and smooth taste with gentle layers of flavor. Each sip expresses a harmony of sweetness and dryness. enjoy this perfectly balanced flavor that will entice your senses. It sounds rather erotic. Like I'm here to drink whiskey. I'm not here to be aroused. So that's wild. It's wild, but I guess tasting whiskey is a rather intimate experience. It's just you, the whiskey, the glass, maybe a couple of mates, depends what you're into. But here at my place, it's just me and the whiskey. It's rather nice. Okay, so I'll kick off. I actually haven't tasted out of this glass. I did all my tasting notes earlier, as per usual, just so I can kind of cover over it and keep it all in under 15. I think under 12 minutes. I think I got 12 minutes to play with on Instagram. So it's got a sweet nose. So actually, it's funny, this glass is kind of giving me like slightly different notes to what I had written down. So it's actually giving it a really prominent banana note that I didn't actually get the first time round from the nose anyway. So it was kind of like a Jersey caramel, green oak. Maybe... maybe like some clove, some black tea, kind of that kind of vibe. So just giving that a big Kentucky chew there, kind of coating the whole mouth, giving it a full coating. And I found it's got a nice thick creamy viscosity, which is nice. It was rather surprising considering it is 91.2 proof. But it's kind of got like this peppery note just at the front of the tongue. But that's about it. It's kind of just like lingering at the front, a little bit of heat. No, that was it. So I pressed onto the finish. No, okay. Sorry about that. I'm trying to work out where I was up to. So, lucky for this one, it's kind of got a long finish of this kind of like this caramel and oak kind of intertwined there. Then it kind of flicks over just at the very end to, like, as I covered earlier, this banana note, which is really interesting because, like, I found the banana note rather prominent in the where is it? The Whiskey Hunt Australia's bottled in bond pick here that I haven't actually taken much out of. But I do have a spare bottle there just in case. But yeah, I found this banana note kind of rather prominent coming back in there just at the very end, but it's still at the start. It's like this, I wouldn't say it's more of a fresh oak. I'd say like a kind of like an air-dried oak. And this caramel kind of flicking through. It's not like a Jersey caramel, but you're kind of getting those whole caramel aspects. Yeah, there's no Kentucky hug there either, which is always nice if you're looking for a good intro bourbon. We're under 10 minutes. If you're looking for a good intro bourbon, there's no Kentucky hug, so it makes it like an easy sipper, which is always nice. And it's got like all these soft notes there as well. So I'm digging this. So I'm going to press on to the next part of our little tasting kind of thing happening there. So now onto the Byborough Pass. So comes in like mid to high range for wheated mash bills, and this being non-age stated, it's very interesting because I tried some Weller before I kicked this off. I tried some Maker's Mark, and I'm trying to see if there's any other wheated mash bills that I missed. Well, they're the two I have on hand anyway. And this kind of comes in like mid. Problem is it's 91.2 proof. I'd prefer like a much higher proof on this one. But it's got all the things I enjoy about mash bills, especially this big layered finish and bold flavors. I'd also like, it just makes it super enjoyable and easy sipper to have with. I'd probably start a meal on it. Like it's you're not going heavy. It's under 100 proof. Can't go wrong. So I'm going to put this down as a buy. It's very interesting to me. I'm a huge fan of wheated mash bills, as I said, so it's an easy winner. I'm going to polish off the rest of this. As I said, if you guys are interested in one of these glasses, though, I have a very limited amount of them. So anyone that slides into my DMs will have the first pick. The going rate, I think, $35 for one of these. The biggest price is engraving. Unfortunately, it's killing me. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys so much. Oh God, we're at almost 12 minutes. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the sweet weed as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And maybe just Barton in general. Just drop like whatever you think in the comments, and I will 100% hit you back. So thank you guys. Love y'all. If you can, check out the glasses. If you're not, I get it. Love you guys. Enjoy your Whiskey Wednesday. Peace.